Hey, it was just a great first inning. I absolutely loved everything about that offensively, and they did some things we talked about before the game. So I'm pleased as can be with that win.
All right. If you have a question, hit the raise hand button. We'll call on you. We'll start with Katie Wyndham.
Hey, Coach. Sorry. A big part of that first inning was Lexis home run. Just how good was it to be able to see her power from practice translate to a game?
Well, she's been out for like a week or so, and she started hitting again, I think, on Tuesday. So she's had a couple of practices. She didn't get a hit in the game Wednesday night, but she does that every day in practice. And obviously I've said it before, but it is awesome to see when you take what you're doing in practice to a game. And I mean, she needed that. That was her first career home run at Alabama. So couldn't have come at a better time.
Go ahead, Katie Hollett.
Coach, again, in the first inning, you had a double by KB, and then Bailey Hemphill got an intentional walk, and then Kaylee Tao came up with a double. What does that say about your team to be able to get those back-to-back doubles, basically?
Yeah, well, anytime you can get, I think it was walk, double, walk, maybe double home run. I mean, that's going to be some runs for us. So just a great first inning, and I think both lefties hit the same spot on the field. I think it was a left center gap, and no doubters, nobody's going to catch them. So we need more of that, and I think it's starting to come.
All right, go ahead, Robert.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about Montana's performance? Even in the fifth inning when they scored 3 runs, she kept the ball in the infield. It just didn't. Some of the plays just weren't made, and she had double-digit strikeouts once again.
Yeah, I mean, it was you're right. It was a weird inning when they scored their runs because it seemed like everything happened at once, and we made some bad decisions, not necessarily bad plays, just bad decisions. But she struck out, I think, the 3 spot 3 times, the leadoff twice, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 spot 3 times, and those are some good hitters. So, she kept them. They really didn't hit her hard, I didn't think. So she did a good job. Other than that weird inning when they scored, I thought she did a good job.
Go back to Katie Wyndham.
In that fifth inning, some of the mistakes on defense, well, none that go on in the books as errors. There's just kind of seems to maybe miscommunications or some mental mistakes. Do you kind of think that's all it was, just some mental mistakes, or maybe a lack of experience together with that group on the infield?
Yeah, it could have been like some Tao on the bunt back to Montana. Tao never should have vacated the bag. She did, and it caused a delay of the throw. So she stays, she's out. The next ball was the one that hit to Savannah that rolled up her chest. She takes it herself. That's an out as well. She tries to flip it to Taylor. It's too much time. I think the next one was the ground ball to Taylor. She goes to 3 instead of to go to 2. She's safe at third, and it just it's like a revolving door, keeps going. And then Montana's, it was second and third, and she got a ground ball right back at her, and she goes home instead of to first. So that was definitely a mental mistake, and just not enough communication from everybody on the field, including me.